Welcome to Leaders Talk, PAPO de Líderes. Today I will talk about the story when I met Prince Charles. In reality, it came to my mind, I almost forgot about this story, that is the elevator pitch, the importance to have it ready. The 30 seconds that you need to sell yourself, to sell your product, to sell your company. And so I have some stories to tell, to share about it. So come with me. So let's start. I was in Sri Lanka when I met Prince Charles. Every 2 years, one member of the royal community, either the queen or prince or any representative, travel to one of the countries that belongs to the Commonwealth. Commonwealth, in your majority, around 52 to 54 countries, they form a British colony. And I have a story related to that, because when I met Prince Charles was in my first year, end of the first year, in between 15th and 17th of November. And I was lucky enough to have two Commonwealth meetings in places that I was living. In 2009, was in Trinidad and Tobago, was my first year there, in November as well, and in 2013 in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is the country, they have lots of elephants. This is a silver elephant, and was one of the best places that I have lived. My family really enjoyed. I decided not to dress, but I brought the tie that I was using when I met the Prince Charles. And I want to talk about this importance of the elevator pitch. One question: when you enter the elevator, if you meet the president of the company, if he is there, what do? You push the button, look to the watch, and pray that the elevator goes fast, or you introduce yourself. You take the opportunity to sell yourself, to introduce. What do? Again, I think it's an opportunity that you should not miss. Can be the president, can be someone important, can be a personality. But again, my good friend Leticia mentioned that I was being a little bit prescriptive. So that worked for me. I learned. It should apply to you or not. But you need to understand that 15-20 seconds, it's very important. And the first time I learned the importance of be concise and to sell, to highlight the key ticket items, when I received the visit of the first non-Latin regional director. Was a German guy. He was in charge of Latin America and Caribbean, and he came to one meeting in the Bahamas, one of the markets that I was responsible, the 22 markets in the Caribbean. And then we went there as a good trade marketeer to prepare the Tiger route, to visit all the outlets, to show everything okay. And I had the opportunity, I was given the opportunity to do a quick presentation, not complex. I could not get into detail of 22 markets, but of 15 minutes presentation to him and the top team, his heads of functions. And I couldn't lose that opportunity. So I arrived earlier. For sure, I was not staying in the same hotel as they. They were staying in the own and only. I was staying in a normal hotel. I was there for work, but it was Bahamas, so cannot be bad. Beautiful sea, beautiful country. I have very good memories from Bahamas, and mainly from this visit. So I arrived early, I prepared the team, we had a sales rep, the sales manager, we prepared, but the most important thing I said, guys, we cannot get in too much complexity, too much detail. Let's try to summarize what are the biggest important things for them to take out, leave from here. So in this 15 minutes presentation, where it took almost 5 minutes to tell about each island or market, but the key message was that we were the #1 market in global drive brands, our strategic brands. So in the whole Central American, Caribbean, 32 markets, our patch represents the #1. We were the #2 in volume, We were only behind Nicaragua, and we were number 3 in profit. We were making $25 million profit with 50 employees. So it was a $500,000 profit per capita. And he was amazed and started to challenge the other general managers that they should have the same. So when we are having a dinner, lots of people came to talk to me about the great market visit, great presentation, but mainly that I put them in a difficult spot because now their head count was a reference for their profit target. But now going back, so I used that 15 minutes very well. So he reminded about this. What about the case of the Prince Charles? As I said, he came end of 2013, my first year in Sri Lanka. The embassy that in the Commonwealth countries, it's not called embassy, it's called the British High Commission. It's not called ambassador, it's called the High Commissioner. So they came with a new regulation to avoid, because of the controversy of our product, avoid talking with our industry, with our company, stopped inviting us for the events and meeting. But it was quite unfair because we were the biggest British company, and I think we still are the biggest British company in Sri Lanka. It's a listed company. We use it to be the number 1 in market capitalization in the stock exchange, Colombo Stock Exchange. And I felt quite unfair. But I couldn't have a seat on the table to argue. But luckily, I was a board member of CBB, Council for Business with Britain, a kind of a chamber of commerce from Sri Lanka, between Sri Lanka and UK. And I was invited for the visit of the Prince Charles. That year, he was the one representing the royalness. And in that meeting, for sure, we received a briefing, all the whole protocols. We should not call him Prince Charles. We should refer to him as your Highness. We should not extend our hands. We should wait. We should just bow our head. We should not say anything, only answer if he asks anything. So I was lucky enough. When he came, he asked me, because maybe I looked different from others, where I was from and which company I was representing. So I took the opportunity. The ambassador, the British High Commissioner, was on his side to mention that the company that I was working, he said, yes, I use it to consume your product. I understand the difficulties that we are facing globally, but for the colonies, it's a very important business. And I said, indeed, it's a very important business. We are the biggest British company in the market. We are the number 1 in market capitalization. We have here the whole operation from the agricultural side. We have 9,000 farmers. We have 2 factories. And then I went on in a very short time explaining the importance. And then I took the opportunity and said, I understand the difficulties. The embassy cannot promote our product, but I think should highlight, should give opportunity to our company. And he said, I agree. Looked at the ambassador, the British High Commissioner, and said, I think he's right. You should not mix business with the product. If you are not promoting the product, you should give the right importance for the company. And my life has changed. Luckily, it was my first year. I started to receive invitation for the next meetings and events. And even in my last year, when they had a big party that was a global launch of the 007 new movie, I was invited to go there with my wife, and it was very good because, again, these 15-20 seconds that I had with Prince Charles, I did not lose the opportunity. So in summary, be ready. You never know that when you have these 15-20 seconds whenever you will enter the elevator and someone important will be there. But again, highlighting, I don't want to be prescriptive. That worked for me. If it works for you, fine. If not, if you think that you can share with someone that will benefit it, go ahead. Thanks a lot. That's it. I hope you are enjoying it. If you are, please give a like. Write comments down below. I'm taking it seriously, any comment. I posted a video recently that created some noise. I'm editing that video. I mentioned that I was just trying to be true with the story, but I don't want it to create any problems. So I'm doing some change there. So I listen to what you say. And then one thing that I have noticed, only 50% of the people that watch my movies, my films, my videos are subscribed to the channel. Please do that. Again, I'm not looking to monetize. It's just for you to get to know when I have new videos. So ring the bell and write down below any comment. Okay? I hope you are enjoying. Stay tuned. See you next time. Bye.